Week 10 in the Always Sunny in Sayreville League, and the playoff race is on fire right now. There's only 3 games left in the regular season, and every result is amplified. Now, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but there has been a battle going on at the top of the Porter Division for a couple of weeks now. The Gotham Rogues pushed their record to 6-4 this week with a win over Team Blumpkin. The Rogues were led by Odell Beckham Jr.'s 22.4 points, as they were able to win 134.3 to 124.5, a 9.8 point margin, the closest of the week. Toddler Fight Club also pushed his record to 6-4 with a win over Open Slot, 122.4 to 82.6, a 39.8 point whooping. Lamar Miller scored 21.3 points to lead TFC to victory as they stay locked in a tie atop the Porter Division with the Gotham Rogues. Now, these two teams split their regular season meetings, but the 89.9 point lead that Gotham has over TFC in overall total points might be too much for TFC to make up over 3 weeks, although I guess anything is possible. But in order to win the division, Toddler Fight Club may have to finish the regular season with a better record. Now, over in the number 2's division, we've had a different type of race. We've had one team that's been in the lead for pretty much the entire season, and one team that's spent the entire season in hot pursuit. Holding strong at second place in the number 2's division, She Gave Me the Crabtrees raised his record to 7-3 with a win over Shower Hug, 147.8 to 85.5. 24.3 points from tight end Rob Gronkowski led She Gave Me the Crabtrees to this 62.3 point win, the largest whooping of the week. Now, for much of the day, it certainly looked like this beating was going to earn Shower Hug the honor of being the GOAT, but there was a much uglier loss in the Always Sunny League this week. And for more on that, we go to the videotape from Week 10's Game of the Week.
Hey, Sunny in Sayreville League. I'm Anthony from the Rusty Trombone.
This is Bootleg Crab Leg.
We're here. Game day, Sunday, 11:42. Game of the week.
Game of the week right here. Well, to be honest, my 2-7 record is nothing to write home about. I'm ashamed, but I think if I could beat this guy, I'll be able to maybe beat him. It's about 11:43. We have a little bit over an hour until kickoff starts. So let's get down to it.
Breaking down.
Let's break down quarterback first.
Let's break it down. Break it down.
All right.
First of all, though, I think I'm gonna lose. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say that.
Okay. Well, I'll save mine for the end.
Oh.
Well, quarterback, I think I have an advantage over you with Brady. Obviously, the Giants' defense, your team, does not have. You need to put that on vibrate. We're doing a video. This is a job, Dave. I got your back. All right, let's get to running back. I definitely have the advantage over you because I have Peterson and Gurley. In the beginning of the year, I told everybody that Gurley was going to be a star. Obviously, I got a good pick out of that, and Peterson, a little disappointed, but still a solid running back. Marshawn Lynch, he's been a little bit shaky this year. I have Gio Bernard actually going off today, but I think that between my two running backs, I think I have the advantage over you.
I would agree. Wide receivers.
Wide receivers, you got Antonio Brown. Joe Hayden might be coming back, so you might not have that monster game you might have, but definitely I see him having 25 points easy. Pierre Garçon, I think Deshaun Jackson comes back this week. Right?
It is. I'm winging it right now.
My guys, I have Cooks that's been waking up a lot, and the secondary in Washington's not that good, so I have him maybe scoring in the 18 range.
Have him go to sleep.
Brandon LaFell, my sleeper, I have him destroying the Giants today. I don't want that to happen because I want the Giants to actually beat them, but if I'm betting on LaFell scoring at least 2 touchdowns today.
I have him dying today.
So I don't care what anybody says. I think statistically I have the better wide receiver core this week, but I got to give it Anthony for wide receiver.
I already have Eric Decker going off for 20.
Oh yeah, well we'll get to that.
We'll get
to there. Let's go to tight end. I think we're both evenly matched. Martellus Bennett hasn't been that great lately.
Well, we got Jimmy Graham.
Got Jimmy Graham.
They're thinking about using him every now and again.
Yeah. Let's get to our flex. Well, I need Decker Well, Decker already has 20.5. So,
I think I got that one. So anyway, let's go to defense. Me.
Hold on. I think you got flex. Okay.
I got flex and I got defense, motherfucker.
I think
Giants are scoring. They're ramming it.
I have you good on. I have you on defense. You got a good defense and kicker. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit?
You should play Jordy Nelson.
I did pick up Jordy Nelson because the trade deadline is Thursday. So anybody interested in Jordy Nelson, you're looking for a keeper, open slot. I know Dave's not really interested, our commissioner. But I know a couple of you guys are.
I'm not interested.
You're not interested. No. I picked up Jordy Nelson just so I have two options going into the offseason. I'm the worst team in the league, so I
keep him Brady.
Yeah, keep Brady.
Yeah, so I will tell you this: if he beats me, if you beat me, this happens. I'm the GOAT.
So basically, the game of the week is set up because if either one of us lose, we're going to be the GOATs.
So this is a guaranteed
Commissioner, good job setting up game of the week because now we all know who the GOAT's going to basically be between us two.
One of us are going to be the GOATs.
Yep.
So, I don't even care if somebody scores 69 points. One of us are the GOATs.
My projection, I'm going to lose again because I have bad luck every single week. There's something happens, some miraculous, godly, divine thing always destroys my team. So, thank you, Commissioner.
This is the update between me and John right now. I think he's going to win. But I still got 3 people to go. Graham, Bernard, and Rawls. And according to him, Bernard's going ham today. He's outscoring everybody in the league. He's the highest scorer in the league. That's what John's saying. How many points, John? How many points is Bernard getting? 30. 30 firm points. I don't know. I think I can win. I don't know, but I don't think I'm gonna win. Babies. I don't think I'm gonna win.
So it's 137.5 to 82.8 right now, and I'm projected for 146. And Anthony's projected for 120. Yeah. So I just got a text message from a good friend of mine, Bobby J, and I'm assuming he wants me to pull out the upset this week because I play him next week. So I think this is setting up for a really big matchup next week. You know, hopefully right now we're in the middle of was it? Oh, we're in the 4th quarter already. All right, so it's the end of the Giants-Patriots game. Patriots won, unfortunately. The score breakdown right now is 144.4, and that is it for the week. Anthony has 79.8, and he has Gio Bernard, Rolls, and Jimmy Graham. Let's see what happens 8:30, and we'll get back to you. Hopefully, I'm projected to win, so let's hope for the best.
Update on the game is I'm down. I'm down bad. It's 144.4 to 79.8. Oh, I got 3 to go. I don't think it's gonna happen. Jimmy Graham, no. I don't think I'm gonna get 77 points. So I think I'm gonna lose. And I think Dave's gonna be the GOAT, but I should have been the GOAT. Peace.
We have a video that we made earlier, me and Anthony, and we said that whoever lost this week would be the GOAT. And I am a firm believer that Anthony will be the GOAT this week still because he lost to the worst team in our league this week, which would be the Bootleg Crab Leg.
All right, Anthony. Good game. Good game.
That's all right, there you have it, guys. This week, losing his game by a score of 144.4 to 101.7, a 42.7 point loss. Rusty Strombone lost to the worst team in the league. Now, this is the so-called best team in the league coming into this game, dripping with confidence, even though he tried to downplay it at the beginning of the video, as we saw there. Lost to, you know, the worst team in the league by everyone's account in just a really weak showing across the board. Even though he was led by 39.9 points from Antonio Brown, which was the highest scoring player of the week for the third consecutive week now. Rusty Strombone has had the highest scoring player in the week. But it wouldn't quite be enough, as 5 players in his starting lineup would score in single digits. Instead of pretty much sewing up the division and his playoff spot, the Rusty Strombone now holds just a 1-game lead in the number 2's division with 3 to play. Losing to the worst team in the league, by the way, by over 40 points. And for that, the Rusty Strombone is this week's GOAT. Now, of course, on the other side of this contest, we have to give credit where credit is due. Coming through with a 40-point victory, 40-plus point victory, in a must-win game, a game that could have eliminated him from playoff contention, the bootleg Crableg beat the best team in the league to push his record to 3-7, tie himself with somebody else, and give himself a chance moving forward with 3 games left to play. Led by Adrian Peterson's 36.6 points, Brandon Cooks' 29.9, and Tom Brady's 20.3, the bootleg Crableg continues to be one of the highest scoring teams in the league. He's actually 3rd in points. He's last in record and 3rd in points. Fantasy football, y'all. He beat the top team in the league in a virtual elimination game to stay alive for the playoffs and set up an enormous game next week. A huge game next week. And for that, the bootleg Crableg is this week's hero. Alright guys, key matchups. Now, there's a couple of games that have playoff implications that involve, teams that are 4-6 and 3-7 and 5-5, but there's really only one game that I care about this week, and there's really only one game that is going to be highlighted this week, and that is the game between the 7-3 She Gave Me the Crabtrees and the 3-7 Bootleg Crableg. This is the Bobby J versus John Ortiz Bowl. It's something that we wait for every year. It's like a little mini Super Bowl right in the middle of the regular season. I love this matchup. I look forward to it, and I know these guys do as well. This is going to be great, and obviously I'm going to bring you guys as much of the action as I possibly can in next week's episode because I care about you, and I want you guys to be happy. 7-3, She Gave Me the Crabtrees. 3-7, Bootleg Crableg. Possible elimination game. Bobby J could put the final nail in John Ortiz's coffin, or John Ortiz can upset and make the number 2's division race all that much more interesting. Alright, so that's it, guys. Week 10 update over. Remember to set your lineups. Remember that we are all meeting at Ortiz's place in Sayreville on December 6th to watch the Jets-Giants game. I hope to see everybody there. And I will see you next week, where it's always sunny.